Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Velko Tuhchiev here, a professional problem solver, coming to you live with only one agenda on mind: to create awareness for our friend Michelle and Mr. Chad Morgan. Waiting for a few people to jump in here. All right. So, I am the closing part of 24 plus hour live-a-thon on Facebook. We've been creating awareness for our friend Michelle Marie and Chad Morgan. Not too long ago, Michelle was diagnosed with stage 3 breast cancer. So we're raising money at www.fightwithmichelle.com. Fightwithmichelle.com. I believe right now we have raised well over $30,000. And Michelle is one of these cash paying patients, so we need all the money we can raise. If you could please share this, it's for a great cause. So, waiting for a few more people to jump in, and I want to go ahead and share this real quick and start with how I know Michelle and why I want to be so involved in this. A few more minutes. I'll share this to a problem solver group. And I'm going to go ahead and start. All right, so welcome everyone to the stream. What we're doing is we are raising awareness and money for the girl in the background right there, Michelle Marie Sri. How do I know Michelle? Well, not too long ago, I was invited to, I was interviewed by Sean Hayes at Sales Hustlers, and this is a show that was sponsored by QuickPage, and Michelle and Chad are working with QuickPage, and Michelle was setting up the banner for us, and she was setting up the whole show. So, in my interaction with Michelle, I was absolutely shocked on how kind she is and how nice she was. So I definitely felt her energy through Facebook, and since then I've been following her, and I was always impressed with her positivity and just her outgoing personality and her willingness to help. She's obviously very talented in many ways, and unfortunately, a lot of times the most beautiful people and the nicest people get these conditions like cancer. Now, this is a very common condition. Every one of us, everybody that's watching right now, and thanks for joining the stream. I see Team Borders here, Plamen, Todor, Mike Lensby, Krasi, Kurtev is here, Serafim. So there's a lot of people joining us. Thank you so much, Craig Saddles, Colleen. Um, please share this. What we want to do is we want to raise awareness and help out Michelle. She's paying for her own. She's paying for her own healing, and we need to help. Frank, thank you for joining us. Congratulations on selling 8 cars on Saturday. That's a phenomenal job. So we've been part of something amazing so far. You know, in the past 24 hours, over 49 people have joined us in this live-a-thon, and they've raised awareness and money, and it's just been a phenomenal thing being united with all these friends in the auto family. It's been a refreshing moment in my life for sure that we become united in such an important moment for another human being. And Michelle and Chad are two folks that are always giving love online on Facebook. Um, I started telling you about how I encountered Michelle and my first impression of her. And with Chad is the same thing. Chad started following me online about a year ago, and he messaged me with quick page, and he was absolutely a class act, super positive dude with never never annoying or anything, always trying to provide value, always trying to help out. So both of these people have given a lot of love to many people online, and right now they're receiving it because they fully deserve it. And in a world that becomes less and less personal every day, it's such a refreshing thing to see people becoming united and becoming more personal and sharing their story online and reaching out for help, reaching out for support, reaching out for courage. So this is what we need more of in this world. We need to encourage each other more. We need to help each other more because those are such a shocking news to hear. The reason why I wanted to be involved and I wanted to raise awareness and help out as much as I can was because just like every one of us, we've met cancer in our life, we've met cancer in our story, and obviously it's a very very scary diagnosis. So every one of us probably has have been to a process where you're thinking what would be your reaction, how would you react, but deep inside of us we really don't want to fully experience that moment. And now Michelle has, and I was there when she posted her video, when she posted her live stream sharing the fact that she was diagnosed with stage 3 cancer, and she was inspiring. The way she absorbed the news, the way she analyzed the situation, the way she addressed cancer was inspiring, and it was motivating, and I felt that I need to support her in this. Um, so why is it so important for us to stay positive after cancer? After we get the news, how do I know cancer? Well, my grandmother died from breast cancer, and she was an important person, not only for me but for the entire family. She was a very positive person. She was the person that kind of everyone. She was kind of like the go-to person for the family, and she had a breast cancer. They removed one of her breasts, and it was very interesting because the operation happened back in Bulgaria maybe 25 years ago, and for the first operation they didn't give her any painkillers, so you could only imagine what she had gone through. And then she lost her other breast to breast cancer again, and then she ended up passing maybe 15, 20 years after um, to bone cancer. But she survived breast cancer, and it was a tough battle for the whole family. So obviously, there's so many women out there that need to be aware, and hopefully this video is a reminder for the ladies out there to um, go ahead and get themselves checked and go to the go through the motions. On the other From the other aspect, not only that those news are scary, but with the way medicine is in today's world, I know for a fact that Michelle and Chad are very healthy and positive people, and I know that they eat healthy and they try to live a very healthy lifestyle and to inspire children to live that very healthy lifestyle. So now you have this dilemma whether or not you take the traditional route uh, to fight this cancer, or to fight it in in the non-traditional healthy way. So that's another thing that could potentially be something that, hey Kevin, thanks for joining. Ryan Smith, Sandy, thank you for joining. That's another thing that a lot of people might be thinking. Should I go and follow the traditional medicine, or should I try something non-traditional? So in this moment, we need to encourage this folks. We need to encourage Michelle, and we need to be with her at all times. That way, she could fight fear, and she could overcome cancer. Many people have overcame that condition, but what I found through my experience with my grandmother who passed away from cancer was it's extremely important to stay positive after you overcome cancer. It's extremely important to send courage and positive energy after that. So please share this video. Please go ahead and share as much as you can. Michelle is a mother of three children and currently is funding her fight against cancer with her own efforts. And thanks to these 4950 people that have been part of this marathon, live-a-thon, and thanks to the awareness that we're creating right now. So please be part of this, whether by sharing this video or by sharing some of the money you have. It doesn't matter how much. Obviously, I'm gonna share some money myself as soon as I'm finished with this live stream, and I don't want to announce how much I'm going to share. I don't want to make anyone feel obligated or uncomfortable with any type of amount because it really doesn't matter. The fact that you could give is absolutely a privilege to you at this point because you never know when you will be in a similar situation, when you will have to be on the receiving end. And the beautiful thing about this is that Michelle and Chad were not asking for that. Um, the people that they've been giving love for the past few years, the people that they've been recognizing, and the people that they've been encouraging and helping out, they feel that feeling of duty, and they feel that feeling of obligation to help these wonderful people. And that's the only feeling that I experienced as soon as I saw Michelle sharing her special moment of adversity with all of us. And if the world becomes less and less personal, today I feel that we're part of a new world where we become united online with the power of Facebook, and with the power of Facebook we are even more powerful than in person. For first time, we see people from all over the world united in a cause that's bigger than than just us. For first time, we don't talk about business, but we talk about something that it's part of everyone's life. I'm sure everyone who's watching right now had someone who passed away from cancer, or someone who fought and um, kicked cancer's ass in their family. So we need to help Michelle to do it. She's more than willing to fight it. She's more than willing to be an inspiration to many others, and we just need to be in her corner. There's going to be moments of fear, and we need to help her overcome these moments. Staying in the right positive state of mind is the main key to overcome any illness. I believe there is greatness within us. I think that we're proving it with this particular experiment. There's a huge power within us. There's a huge synergy within us. There's this huge impact that we could make if we're united in a positive cause. So let's share. If it's $1, that's, I believe the system will allow you to even share a single dollar. And if you can do that, that would be amazing. If you can do $1,000, $5,000, $20,000. I mean, that's up to you how much you can spare. But share something. Share something because it is your privilege and it is your duty, and it should make you feel like part of something legendary and something bigger than yourself. Uh, we need to replicate. We need to replicate that lavaton. We need to take. We need to take example. We need to use this as an example, not just for Michelle's story, but for all these people out there that are trying to fight this by themselves. You know, we need to use social media to create awareness because not too many people are as brave as Michelle is. I don't know if I would share my story with with all of you guys. You know, I don't know if after my conversation with the doctor, I would go live and share my feelings in a moment where everybody is sharing and is participating in my feelings challenge and is dancing, trying to get attention. Michelle is in her feelings, thinking, "Wow, it's been a fun journey, and now it's up to me if I'm gonna continue that journey or not." And this is something so normal to all of us, and we're not aware of this. We're not aware that at any given moment we could be in the same situation as Michelle, and we will be in front of that choice where, okay, how do I do this? Do I fight it? Do I give up? Do I give in to the medical doctors? Do I give in um, to the spiritual people who inspire me? Do I go the traditional way? Do I go on chemo? Who do I trust in this? Do I trust people who beat it? Do I trust people who have more relevant information at this point? So these are all tough questions that create fear, and fear is a liar only when we're surrounded by other people who could protect us from fear. And we all need help with that. We all need help with fear. Every one of us needs help with fear, especially in situations like that. So all we need to do is just, hey Chad, can you believe all this? Absolutely. I'm blown away, Michelle. Thank you guys for joining us. You know, when you're by yourself, you have to play mind tricks to beat fear. And if you're surrounded by people in your corner, then that's what helps Dave beats Goliath, right? That's the courage. That's the courage that we could provide. So our magic comes with encouraging as much as we can. Michelle and Chad have been doing that without expecting anything in return. Michelle deserves all of the support that we could offer her, and I believe that they're a phenomenal couple just because both of them are genuinely nice people, and I think that God has chosen both of them to inspire us, and we're not letting them go. We're going to be involved every step of the moment. This live-a-thon is just the beginning. We're not going to stop this awareness until Michelle conquers this, and until Michelle is completely healthy, and and hopefully this can grow to a much bigger thing. And hopefully a lot of people out there who have the same situation as Michelle can join us in this, and can, you know, use these live streams for inspiration, and use these live streams to understand that you're not alone. We are afraid just like you are, and we need to be aware. We need to know more about breast cancer. We need to know about how to prevent it. We need to know more about, um, you know, what you feel and what your experience is with that. So we could help more and more people. That's what social media is all about. At the end of the day, not too many people are going to be as brave as Michelle, and that's why we're able to help. If Michelle didn't do that live stream, if Michelle didn't come out, when would we find out? When it's too late? We're not going to let her give up now, and and it's thanks to her letting us know. But so many people out there don't know how to say it, don't know what to say, don't know how to do it. They feel um, they feel bad for making other people suffer, but greatness always comes after adversity, and greatness always comes after true suffering. Nothing comes easy in life, and I'm sure nothing came easy for Michelle and Chad at this point. I know that just like me, they're entrepreneurs. They're with a startup just like me, and the first 3, 4, 5 years are the hardest. And if there's something wrong that will happen to your business, it will happen in the first 5 years. That's guaranteed. And during these times, these folks are not only handling the terrible hits from the business, being involved with a startup, but now they have to handle terrible hits from life too. And boy, that gives you focus. I guarantee you, they're very focused. Both of them are very focused right now, and life to them is more real than ever before. I was able to listen to Michelle and Chad all day today, and they were sharing their heart, and both of them could easily speak to millions of people, and they could inspire millions of people because, as I always say, a great speaker must speak from the heart, not from the brain. And both of them are so strong. Both of them make me feel good that I know them, and that I could be helpful to them just by spreading the word and sharing this message. Both of them are beautiful people, and they deserve your support. So if you can, please go ahead and spare a dollar or two or five or six. There's a lot of money that we spend money on. There's a lot of money that and things that we spend money on that don't matter. This is one thing that you could easily be proud of, or not proud, but be happy that you invested in somebody else's life. You invested in somebody else's healing. This will definitely be something that will make you happy. If you don't believe me, try. I guarantee you, as soon as you donate, you're going to feel accomplished. You're going to feel like something beautiful just happened, because it did. You get touched from God. So, um, we are 23 minutes into this, and well over 24 hours altogether. Um, we heard Sean today and Glenn a couple of times, and David Villa has a very emotional live stream. And the fact that we're all feeling love, and all of our lives has changed because of Michelle is beautiful. Just because we feel better people, Michelle, just because of that, Michelle deserves our money, number one, and our support. Just because during this last 24 hours, every single one of us have felt as a better person. Every single one of us have put everything else besides. But but themselves. And it's so important for us to give back to Michelle because she was able to make us feel better people, and Chad as well. And I guarantee you that if one of you guys was in her situation right now, she would be working 24/7. She would be working 24/7, sharing the word, spreading the word. She would be out working everyone, and that's why she deserves it the most. And Chad as well. She would definitely be working for other people. God purifies the people He calls, and His word promises that He has given us everything pertaining to life and godliness. His grace is sufficient and is revealed through our traits. This is why we're called to rejoice during all manner of trials and tribulations, because in our weakness His strength is revealed. Because we're so weak, God is coming now to help us in this situation and to make this a life-changing experience for all of us. One day, today, we can all say thank you, Michelle, not only for your wake-up call, but for a personal wake-up call. To remember that first we're people and we're all God's children, all of us, and we're not so different. We're not so different. We have the same fears, we have the same feelings, and we're going through a lot of the same experiences. We find good in others because we have good in ourselves, and we find the same faults in others, and we judge others for the same crimes that we make every day. And there's so much beauty in this world that needs to be saved, and it's our duty to save it by being united. In a world that becomes less and less personal because of cell phones or because of social media, we proved today that social media could be personal, could be powerful, could be emotional. Social media has feelings. We proved that today. Over 49 people were involved in this 24-hour live-a-thon. So we're the Auto Fam. We are united, we help each other, and we are much bigger than you think. This is not about cars, this is not about rubber and metal. This is about the most interesting people being involved in the most interesting job in the world. Sincerely, I have met so many. I wasn't calling Siri, I was saying sincerely. Sincerely, I have met so many great people in the car business that I haven't met in any other industry. So many creative people, so many colorful people, just interesting people. And car business is a business of freedom. Car business is a business of fun. The car business is a business of adversity. The car business is a business of big karma. The car business is a business for real people. Real people who are willing to sacrifice a lot. And when you see so many interesting people getting together for good cause, you feel powerful. You feel powerful being part of this Auto Fam. So, in closing, I would like to ask every single one of you to please share this video. Number one, to create awareness. This is about Michelle. It's not about us. This is about Michelle's children. They deserve to. They deserve their mommy. This is about Chad. This is about. This is about everyone who is watching this. Help this beautiful, beautiful young lady. And I promise you, if you help Michelle, she will help you 10 times more with your own self-awareness. She's gonna make you a better person, just like she makes me a better person. She's so responsible. She's so responsible. She cares more about everybody else's feelings than her own feelings. She puts herself last. And she is definitely connected to God. She's definitely doing God's work. Michelle, you're doing God's work, baby. Nobody's gonna let you go. You are an inspiration to all of us. I'm so proud of knowing you, and I'm so happy to be able to be part of your story and to be able to be part of your journey. She feels confident. She makes us feel confident. We all need to love a little bit stronger. We all need to say that word a little bit more often to strangers, strangers who deserve it, strangers who don't. We all need to encourage each other more. We need more courage. So, in closing, I wanted to commend you and ask you to love stronger. And I promise you that you will be loved even stronger. Seek to understand, and you will be understood. Listen, and your voice will be heard. Please don't forget to go to fightwithmichelle.com, www.fightwithmichelle.com. It's a little bit late, so my energy level is low. I apologize if I bored you. If you were bored during these 30 minutes, I definitely wasn't. I was in my feelings. That's not the in my feelings challenge that you're all used to. But in the past 24 hours, thanks to my dear friend Michelle and Chad Morgan, I have been in my feelings, and I have been reflecting on my life, and I have been putting myself in Michelle's shoes as much as I can, and Chad's shoes. And it's not easy, even just thinking about it. So I just wanna send you all of my love, Michelle and Chad. I know you guys are watching. I love you guys. And I want to tell you that my family and I support you with all of my heart. And we are with you mentally and hopefully physically after we can send you some funds. And I'd like to invite all of my friends and everyone who's watching, everyone from my audience, to please, please, please share with Michelle anything that you could spare. If you have $34 in your account, $4 would be very logical, and it would be more than enough from you. If you have $3 million in your account, you know, maybe 3,000 would be logical. I don't want to give you suggestions. Even if you have $1, Please share it, and I promise that something great will happen to you. So, in closing, I'd like to invite you to love and encourage each other, share this, and if you can find the time, please send encouraging message to Michelle and chat. Let her know that you are with her. If you are going through the same thing, let her know that you're going through the same thing. If you have overcome um, the same thing, let her know that you have, so you could give her courage. So please contact Michelle, contact Chad, let them know how much you love them, let them know how much you support them. And our job right now is to fill their hearts with gratitude and with love. Because if their hearts are filled with gratitude and love, the cancer wouldn't be able to live in their body. So we're going to evict that terrible thing. Okay, we're going to get it out by pushing it out with love, with love. So Michelle, open your heart, and we're going to send you tons of love. And I'm sure that her heart is open, and the energy is going to go through Michelle, kick that terrible thing out of there. And then Michelle, after that, is going to inspire millions and millions of people. Mark my words. Thank you. I love you. Make it a great day.